So as you guys know, Bill Maher's Real Time with Bill Maher show has sort of gone downhill. It's become a really big neo-lib corporate circle jerk almost. And he's had guests on who just bonk on Bernie Sanders constantly, like when he had Fran Lebowitz and I forget the other guy's name. But they had multiple people on just to shit on Bernie Sanders, and they're just it's gotten kind of bad. Some of it's pretty good. I think some people hate on it too much, but there's definitely some real criticisms to be had. But here's something good. Bill Maher had Bernie Sanders on. What we're going to be looking at here is a pretty dope clip. Basically, the crowd gives a massive standing ovation to Bernie Sanders that is just totally noticeable. Check it out.
On Bernie Sanders. You are more popular than Stormy Daniels' lawyer. Sounds like they want you to run again.
You want to know who can win in 2020? Bernie fucking Sanders. If Bernie Sanders ran in a general election against Donald Trump would have been pile-drived into the wall. I repeat, pile-drived into the fucking wall. Because Bernie Sanders is a populist who actually has legitimate things that people care about. So the reason why Donald Trump won was because he had this sort of populist aspect to him. And we see that going on in some other countries too, like in Iraq. And there's a lot of this shit going on, but I think Bill Maher also said that he told him that if he runs again, he'll be with him again. And so I think it's important that we don't forget that Bill Maher did support Bernie Sanders during the primary. That was pretty cool. But if Bernie Sanders runs again, I'm telling you, he will 100% win in 2020. I'm totally ready for it. I'm really excited. And I'm pretty convinced that he's going to do it. He's pretty healthy for his age, honestly. He's very active. He's awesome. He's kept to his roots. Obviously, he's got the record that, people just don't have. That consistency, that record of consistency. And essentially being right on issues like almost decades before others is pretty crazy. Like there was a letter that he wrote back in the 70s, I think it was, of talking about legalizing drugs and of legalizing gay marriage. So he's always been right on it, and the people like him. I also did a video of the kids at the DC march. There's a DC march at the Capitol, and he was walking by and all the kids were going crazy. They're all excited. People care about Bernie Sanders. People like Bernie Sanders. People are excited to vote for Bernie Sanders. Nobody was excited to vote for Hillary Clinton. People were excited to vote for Donald Trump. They really were. So you get that aspect, but you actually have the right policy positions behind Bernie Sanders. And so we need Bernie Sanders to run in 2020. And if he runs, he will win. I promise that.